Hello everyone. In honor of the new Super Mario Bros. Movie coming out, I'm going to be ranking all the Mario Bros. Games on a tier list. And we got first Super Mario Galaxy. This was an amazing game when it came out, I think back in 2007 for the Nintendo Wii. It was a game changer. We recently only had two prior 3D Mario games with the Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. This one came out and you were flying through the galaxy. It was so cool when it first came out. And it was only a 3D Mario game to get a sequel, so I think that's pretty special in itself. Speaking of which, I guess this one is kind of a sequel to Mario 3D Land, Mario 3D World. I'm also going to put this one in the A tier. It was a solid game because it's multiplayer and 3D as well. So if you got friends, girlfriend, family members you want to play this game with, you can. And it's yeah, very solid game. Introduced the cat suit. There's lots of levels, decent like challenge on some of them, and collecting all the green stars kind of fun. So A tier. New Super Mario Bros. I feel bad putting all these in the A tier. I'll put this one in the B tier. This is like the classic side-scrolling Mario game. It was came out in 2006, I believe. When it came out, it was like it was called new because it was rehashing the old school Mario games that were on the Game Boy. It introduced some cool power-ups like the blue shell, which I thought was so much fun. It had a fun Mario or a multiplayer mode. Solid game. I really like New Super Mario Bros. I think it was. I want to put it in the A tier. I want to put it at the top of the B tier, but I'll revisit this down the road. Next, we got Mario Galaxy 2. I want to put this in the S tier, but I'm gonna let it sit in the A tier. It is better than Mario Galaxy 1. You get Yoshi in it, kind of the same concept with the gravity, and it is a much more polished version of Mario Galaxy, so that's why I'm putting it in the A tier. It was fun, a lot of fun. Next, we got Super Mario Bros. 3. This is a pretty good one. Introduced Tanuki Suit. I want to put it above New Super Mario Bros. In the B tier. Solid game though. The map is pretty decent. You scroll around on the overworld and introduce some new things like the enemies on the overworld, which is present in all the new future Mario Bros. Games. Really cool. It had a good variety of levels. The desert levels being incredibly hard, but it was fun. Very fun. I remember having the little Game Boy reader. You could like scan these cards and get power ups in the game. It was interesting, definitely. Next, we got Super Mario World. I'm putting this in S tier. This game was a lot of fun. It had, I think it was the introduction of Yoshi actually too. It had red, blue, and yellow Yoshis as well. The secret worlds in this, like this game had so much depth and layers to it. I kind of want to play it again now that I'm thinking about it. I might end up playing this game, so stay tuned. It's a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed Super Mario World and all the things that came with it. I think it was a big success for Mario, and yeah, really fun. Next, we have the classic Mario Bros. This one's hard. Like, I don't like putting old games low in a tier list, but I am comparing them against the others in the franchise. So I think C tier, I guess, if you're comparing to the others. The other ones are much more fun, especially if you're a new player to the Mario franchise. You'll get the most fun out of that game. So I think it's, or you'll get the most fun out of the other games versus this game. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that in the C tier. I think it's a decent game for sure. Next, we got Mario Odyssey. Very solid game. I think they did a great job with Mario Odyssey. I've beaten this game like 3 or 4 times. Like I just keep replaying it. I just have a itch to continue playing it. They perfected their 3D Mario in this game. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 has a lot of high notes on it, and then they took that even further in Super Mario Odyssey. So many power-ups though, like Cappy can turn into anything. So T-Rex, Goomba, Bowser, you name it. You can be anything in this game, really. So it's good. I loved it. A lot of fun. Next, we have Super Mario 64, which I think this is going in the S tier as well. It's not like it doesn't play as smooth as like every other game on here. It's a very rough game, but I think it's one of the best Mario games ever because like for its time, I remember playing this relentlessly as a child. So much fun was had on this game, and it just recently got re-released in the Mario update. It's also on the Mario 64 expansion pack for Switch. Solid game though. I really enjoyed this game a lot, and I'm sure a lot of others have as well. It set up a lot. It was like the first Mario 3D game too, so monumental. Came out in 1996. Solid game. Loved it. Next, we got the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. This is a pretty good game too. I want to put it maybe right around here. Yeah, and then New Super Mario Bros. U. I think it's kind of just updated version. I played both of these all the way through. Oh, yes, yeah, there was some differences in New Super Mario Bros. U, different power-up suits. Fun game, but didn't really change a whole lot from all the other Mario Bros. Games. So, New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, they're all good. Not anything crazy game-changing in that game, though. Next, we got the Mario 3D World with Bowser Fury. I think Bowser's Fury was amazing. I might actually put that one up a little bit higher. Um, yeah, above Mario Galaxy. Bowser, they were grouping both these games. That game was amazing. Mario 3D World. You can play it now with your friends on the Switch. But Bowser Fury showed us what a open world Mario game could be like. I think it's a lot of fun too. That game was amazing. So I'm gonna put that in the A tier. Solid game. Underrated, I think, too. Not a lot of people talk about it. So yeah. Next we have New Super Mario Bros. 2. This is a pretty solid game as well. I don't know where put it, maybe around there. It's tricky. This is a remake of Doki Doki Panic, and it was really well done. I played this so much as a child. These two games in particular, played so much of, and they're both really good platformers. So, like, going in the B tier is not bad. Maybe I could move them up to the A tier. Yeah, there we go. Next, we got Super Mario 3D Land. This is a fun game. It's very similar to 3D World, but the predecessor to it. It had fun power-ups. It was 3D, and I like the design that they carried over into 3D World, so I think it goes in the B tier. A lot of fun, and it set up some future things where you can play with your friends, which I think is great, so yeah. Next, we got Yoshi's Island. I really like this game. It's a different one for sure. This is Super Mario World 2, it's called, which is kind of funny. Like, if you zoom in there, Super Mario World 2. Nothing alike. Like in terms of gameplay, but the story is kind of makes sense why it's called Super Mario World 2. A lot of fun though. You're on Yoshi's Island and you're Baby Mario. So if you've never played it, it's a classic, definitely. I guess all these games are classics, but Super Mario Sunshine. Now, this is a tough one. I think I'm going to put in the S tier though. I love this game. Recently re-released on the Mario expansion pack. It was the sole 3D platformer for Mario on the GameCube. And it is a lot of fun. Something about this game and cleaning up the paint and just everything about it's a lot of fun. You got FLUDD there, which kind of alleviates some of the issues and growing pains you have in Mario 64 where you jump off the level. But yeah, I think it's a great game, so I'm going to put in the S tier. Finally, we have Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. I think I'm going to put in the B tier. Very difficult game. If you've never played it, it's incredibly difficult, so it presents its own challenges and it's fun in its own right, but it's not my favorite game out of here. So there it is. There's my tier list of Mario games. Super Mario World, Mario Odyssey, Mario 64, and Mario Sunshine. No particular order. I think these are the best games that they come up with. And then also Mario Galaxy 2, 3D World. The rest, these are all good games. It's hard to say any of these are bad. This one is, don't even put it in the C tier because it is a bit dated, but there you have it, my Mario Bros tier list. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.